So, I think
was 4
that
minutes recap.
sums up recap. Pretty thorough recap. And I asked you guys last week where you guys wanted to pick up, and you guys wanted to pick up right where you left off. So, let's do that.
Wait, Crash, the inspiration.
The inspiration. Well, let me change the music first.
Yeah. I think Fred did a good job of angling everyone in the direction so that they could pick up recapping.
Nudging.
Nudging. That's a good way to put it. Prodding. Reminding.
I mean, if you guys are okay with that, then...
Yep.
Then,
The
it
yep
shall be
has
so.
May I upgrade my regular inspiration to
You
a
may.
muffin?
You motherfucker,
Nice.
you already have one?
it.
Clearly not okay with it.
Yeah. You're supposed
well,
to give it up
if-
if that's the case. And give it to me.
All right.
What did
that's
you do?
fair. I'll give it up. I'll give it to
Oh,
Alec.
don't act. No, don't act like you don't also already have an inspiration and just
Thank
gonna
you.
upgrade to a muffin.
I'll pass it to Alec. He was
You
also
turn my
very
regular inspiration into it. No, I'm kidding. I don't have one.
That would have been such a great trick.
No, I wouldn't do that. To Fred.
Yes, you would.
I would respect it if you did for the bit.
I'm pretty sure you've done that in the past. What do you mean you wouldn't do that?
You wouldn't do it to
He
Fred.
said
you
to
just said
Fred.
that.
To Fred.
Oh, understandable. Go,
yeah,
go watch
fuck
Mrs.
us, but like...
So, now that you guys sorted your inspiration dispute, you guys got custody over it on the weekends.
Look, it's the same thing every single week.
I mean, yeah, it is only weekends, so.
We pick up right where we left off. You guys are still in the Ash Wardens' I'll call it barracks, because that's such what they converted it into. It used to be a stable, but not anymore. I think we would probably begin with Falk, you coming back, and then in like less than a minute's time, or maybe a minute tops.
Did I roll a nat 20 on my stealth? No, what did I roll? I rolled a 21.
No.
So he spontaneously apparates back in the room.
Warm.
To anyone who did
You just caught a lull in people's attention spans, is how I'm attributing it. But yeah, you come back, and then in minutes time or so, less than that, Nova, Eva, and Mina also return back. Mina just sort of sequesters herself. She hangs out next to Fiaz, but they don't hang out necessarily. And just like they talk and chit chat. She just stands near him.
I will.
Nova just goes back to working on her suit.
I mentally nudge Edelweiss over to go stand over by Mina, and I go over to Edelweiss and start brushing her.
I was gonna say, I don't think it can reject your orders. You start putting the Zavoldins on the field.
Zavoldins.
Let's see. But I had them all on the last one. I can just copy that. And then it's gonna grab a tiny gem, but we're delete him. There you go.
Ah!
Big. Yep. Cool. So, in due time, Caradoc, comedian, doesn't take too long to measure you. The process of fitting, however, requires, well, heating. So that's going to take a little bit.
Yep.
As she indicates by just holding up a stone, which begins to glow a very, very noticeable orange-reddish color and gives off heat waves. You turn over your armor to her, and she begins promptly working on it. She always carries around some smithing tools, just in case.
Karok is watching, engrossed, fascinated.
While there might be other smiths in the world that are better than her, she's definitely amongst the upper leagues. She is fluid in her practice. Never wasting a step, a movement, nothing. She is very, very, very deliberate. What are the rest of you doing? As I begin populating the map or the slide with more characters. No one's doing anything.
I
At all, ever.
anything-
No.
If you guys don't have anything, we can just skip on. Which is why I asked last week. I was like, "Hey, what do you guys want to do?"
I mean, if no one has anything.
No, go for it.
Falk over by Edelweiss will try talking to Mina. That said, I am sending a message to you real quick.
Mhm. That's fine. I'm just populating the map, or not the map, the sled. Eva, Mina, Ayos. Let's see. I guess. Oh, technically, play it.
Yeah, something like that. Let me just do a quick scan of this last part of the conversation because there was something in here that.
Let's see. I feel like I'm missing
Right.
someone. If I can't remember, it can't be that important.
I hope.
I hope, yeah, same.
Let's see here. You got Blit. You got all the wardens.
I think it's like I keep wanting to put Anvil because they always get dropped as a unit, but he's not here, so that's what's throwing me off. Oh, Captain
Oh,
Cecil! No,
that
it's Katie. He's wielding on a fucking gurney.
It's crawling.
In my skin.
What is Mina doing? As Falk just brushes Edelweiss.
She is leaned against the wall, one leg kicked up, pressed against it, her arms crossed, and she's just staring down the ground in a very deep contemplation. Fayez is right next to her. He's sitting crisscross on the ground, not meditating himself. He's in the midst of maintaining his bow, from the looks of it.
I have my in. Would Falk, resident horse girl, know if the Tarasi have horses? I guess they wouldn't be Arabians, but that type of horse.
Do you have lore to Rai Enclave?
I have lore horses.
As far as you know, they don't, but you have no clue how true that is.
There's no shot you actually have lore horses.
I don't.
He's adding his sheet right now.
I have animal handling.
That might as well be the same.
Animal that doesn't exist.
So talking past Mina, I think Falk will ask, Faiz, your people are wanderers, yeah?
He nods. That we are.
You are nomads. You carry your homes on your backs.
He nods.
Do you have horses, so
Ah,
help you transport?
no, we have something similar to a horse, though. It is called a camel.
Crooks a brow.
It is like a horse, but he begins drawing with like the tip of his bow. It's unstrung right now, and he draws like a horse, except has two humps on the back. They can eat many weird things. They store water very efficiently, and they are. He thinks for a second. They spit.
Ooh. Edelweiss only bites.
Camels can bite too, but they prefer spitting to get their point made. No, my people had horses, but he stops for a moment. Long time ago, when the Marukan split.
I was about to say. Before the Marukan attacked, nation attacked.
I don't think I don't think any of you guys would even know the Marukan exists, because like it's like you might know the Tarasi exists, you definitely wouldn't. Like it's like, okay, you know the rare people exist. What about the rare version of the rare people?
What about the shiny version of the rare spawn?
Yeah, right. It's like, huh?
Your people divided.
He nods. We did. Well, you will not know it, but we are often beset by large beings, giants. I think the term is an illuminated speech. My people, he gestures at himself with a hand, We are not pacifists, but we do our best to stay away from conflict. There is honor in avoiding conflict. But that is how we are now. As far as I have heard stories, back in the day this was not so. Ideology conflicted. Both sides are respecting the other, but not bowing out. So, it came to he rolls his hand with his term, a boy over. They split, a schism. Now they are north, far north. They are masters of archery. He holds up his bow. As well as horsemanship. He gestures at that voice.
Falk nods slowly and he says, "A horse is a good companion in warfare." And then he tilts his head and like looks up like, "Oh, yeah, that reminds me. This totally wasn't my plan from the get-go." And then he looks at Mina. "Do the Aucklanders have horses?"
It's just throwing that as fires against Steven. Don't mind that.
I can't beat that.
Well, you're trying to deceive Fires fully, I guess. I mean, like, he knows. Well, now he knows he's like a bit of a lead, but he doesn't mind that.
I'll roll this for posterity's sake. Oh!
What?
No +3 to that, but you
It
know.
wouldn't,
It's really funny though.
I'll record that down.
Hey.
That's like your natural segue, like performance. There's Folk. There's you. You go and ask me, do Aucklanders have horses?
I have Laura Auckland's. I know they don't.
Yeah, you know they don't. Like, what would this? I guess charisma check. Oh, nice. You ask her this, and she didn't even seem to hear you. To the point where Fayez stops and turns to her, and just remarks out, "Mina." Sorry, Bev. What were you saying? She says, asking Fayez, having not heard you at all, apparently.
Is there something on your mind? You fool! I don't care about the. Well, I don't care about imaginary horses. I only care about real horses.
Oh, stranger's horse girl? I don't fucking know.
This was just a ploy to get you included on the conversation.
Ooh! She actually rolled well. Nice. Nothing new, bruv. Nothing new. Just... He stops for a moment. When we were out there, in the woods, with Jin, for his thing, she rolls her hand. Right, whatever it be. We saw. And she squirms quiet at that. Fires didn't squint his eyes in suspicion, but he just like gets like this contemplative look on his face, like, what could it be? Like Sherlock Holmes style. You're shade, I assume. She nods. Just a one.
You're
She
what,
turns to
he said?
Shade. Shades.
Okay.
She turns to look at you, Falk. My brothers. She stops. Destra.
Nods. Has it visited you before?
I've been seeing glimpses of it. Its tail, its claw, fin, every now and again. Usually when we're by the water. She shakes her head, but this time we're inland. Saw it in full view, in a cloud of mist. My brother wasn't there. She gets this like tranquil but somber look on her face. It was just saying goodbye, I guess. He's gotta be here soon. I know he is. Especially now.
You think your days are numbered?
I know they are, bruv. I suppose I'd be a fool thinking I can outrun him. But she shakes her head. Nobody can outrun death.
There's wisdom in that, but there's no point in. Oh, hold on.
He's getting a phone call. It's his sister asking, "Can I play Sims? Are you on Steam right now?"
Do you have phones on your game?
Zen the Sun Zero be like. Actually, I think all the Hoyoverse games because I think you have a phone in all of them.
Back. Sorry.
Yeah.
All good, all good.
Shit. What was he saying?
She was talking about outrunning death and how of a fool
Oh.
she was to think that she could do it.
There's wisdom in that, but I don't think there's any point in meeting death so casually, so fightlessly.
Oh, there gotta be a fight, bruv. She shakes her head. There's just gotta be a one-sided one. She always sighs. He was always better.
Would you say that he was good enough to survive 2 Newmans?
She goes quiet at that. It does not take an insight check. She's thinking... She's not doubting herself, but she's also not doubting him doing the same thing. Maybe. Roll me an insight check now.
Okay.
Take advantage, because Faya has caught you using him as a conversational hook.
My man!
for all the good. Yeah, Caradox not nearby to give you guidance.
I'm genuinely surprised that the fucking Fayez doesn't have guidance. Like, somehow. Yeah. He could find a way.
Yeah, I will give him a talent for it. Kidding. No, he does not have it, unfortunately. 13 insight. Mina herself is not a terribly individual. She's probably younger than you, with all of the inexperience thereof. Not to say she's not mature in certain aspects, but it is a common hallmark, no matter what race you are, that your teenage years are where you're figuring yourself out, and aren't fully cognizant of how to express yourself. This is one
Developing your prefrontal cortex.
That's probably hard for the Umgati considering all the concussions they have, but I digress. So there's definitely more to what she's saying, but you're not sure what it is, and you're not sure if she knows where she's coming from with it.
Are you afraid, Mina?
She thinks for a moment. Afraid of death. She shakes her head. No.
Afraid of your brother?
She thinks about it for a moment. If only there was some sort of rule to determine on how mature one could be. Alright, without that wisdom check. I don't know. I know I'd be talking about him like a dark tide, but she shakes her head. That's not who he was.
You have respect for him.
He was my brother. We went through a lot together. Our training. She chuckles mirthlessly. His failed relationships. Her mirthless smile just dims. There's a lot that we trusted each other with. He's not bad. She closes her eyes and just says quietly, "No. I'm the one that messed up."
In life, Was your brother the type of man who would kill his sister?
She shakes her head immediately. No, he wouldn't. But this ain't him. And that was him before. She stops.
He was strong and willful enough that you don't doubt he could do the things you've done. Survive the power of two Newmans warring against each other. What makes you think he can't rebel here? For the sake of his sister's life.
And that was before everything happened. Now I don't know if he would see me like that.
He has to. You're his little sister.
She shakes her head. No. That's not my call to make. Besides, I don't know what happens when you start swimming in the river, seeing the lake. Are you still you? If you get sent back, are you still you? Are you the same? Or are you different now? You're being shake your head more fervently. I don't know.
He gives a shrug. Neither do I. I've never died. But I don't think your death will come nearly as soon as you think it will.
If you want to keep yourself that way, remember what I said. When he shows up, don't get in his way. He'll tear through you.
If we need to get in his way. We, not I.
You keep open, bruv. You keep open.
Have you ever touched a horse before?
I touched a device before, yeah. She
Like
pokes
brush
it.
a horse?
She shakes her head. No. We don't exactly got horses where we from, huh?
Well, you should learn now. Edelweiss is here to stay, and I won't always be able to brush her. That's a lie. I may need someone to assist every so often.
Roll me your persuasion at disadvantage.
No!
Nova tried and she got a nat 1, so and she's freaking Nova with expertise in persuasion, so
Oh no. Okay. I don't suppose fires can even it?
he could. What is that? Fred, what is
Fred's
that?
like hitting his microphone.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what that is.
It's like a
Let me get real quick,
echo.
fix it.
Metal echo.
Ah,
Yeah.
a guitar or something.
It's
Hello,
probably... Is your microphone on an
The mic-
arm?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because mine does that all the time. Like,
Shit.
No, it's
Yeah, it's on an arm. I think
Yeah,
it's
probably
fixed now. Do you guys hear it?
It's good now.
Not anymore.
Send the persuasion. Avoid disadvantage, cancel out.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna say something to... Ka-chow! Use my inspiration.
Jesus. Yeah, without
Ooh.
a, they should get...
Your muffin?
Eh,
Is
you
it a
know,
muffin?
it's because there's no lead up. I just hit the button. I raw dogged it. I went in dry. Anyway, fuck.
You get her to brush Edelweiss, but it's quite clear that, you know... And Gatia are very capable, it seems, to have their bodies active, but have their mind be elsewhere.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
There.
Oh, you know what? I for. That's good, too. She has the horse brush on a stick.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Because I forget that she has the help action. Is there anything she could do to keep Mina in the moment?
Mm,
Boop her with the snoot.
I don't think So not any more effectively than you or Fayez could have mustered.
Damn. I don't think there's anything I can do.
Bite it.
It sucks not being charismatic.
Just be more charismatic in real life. Easy. Win him over so much you don't roll the persuasions.
I need a talent that lets me add my intelligence. Make rolls.
I would say, like, the reason, like, we dance a fine line for that, right? Because if I do follow the precedent of, like, oh, just be charismatic as a player, you don't need to make any rolls as a character.
Mhm.
Those of you that aren't charismatic all the time will fumble, and then you're fucked in game and out of game. So that's why there needs to be
Mhm.
a mechanic aspect of it. Doesn't I don't care how charismatic you are as a person in real life. It matters what your character is. There needs to be that disconnect.
Yeah.
So on a 10, my bad, a 9. Nay, as Edelweiss says.
Oh,
She's distracted, cloudy-minded. So, while they're having that exchange, anything that Essie you want to do?